What's up and welcome to physics class. Happy Lunar New Year, everybody. Emma says hello as well. I realized I had the skin for Emma and I didn't even put her in the lobby. I was like, I and everybody else is missing out. Like, how is she not in the lobby already? So yeah, we got Emma in the house. I switched up the lobby. I went for like the all Snow White theme with every version of Snow White possible for like a solid month or more. And I was like, it's time to move on, time to mix it up. So putting in some other things into the lobby for a while. Hope everybody has had a good start to their week. Last night, I thought I was gonna have to like wake up really early and go do a thing for work. And then I was like looking at my emails, and then it turned out that I need to go tomorrow, which thank God I checked. Otherwise, that would have sucked if I went all the way out and then it was the wrong day. So yeah, always pays to see what you have coming up. Hey, Lone Syndicate is a member on YouTube. Thank you for renewing your membership for 29 months. Dang. 29 months. I feel like just saying 29 months, like, I don't know, like, I must be getting old. Like, I've been doing this for that long? That's crazy. Let me click some red dots and then I'll check in with chat, see how things are going, grab some stuff. All right, so we got Lone Syndicate, obviously, since they just renewed their membership. Dr. Yiggles, Google, Sudden But Inevitable, David Santana, Togashi Jack. Welcome everybody, and welcome to the lurkers as well. Let's see. Hello, hey, hi. Let's see. Hello. No Sparks doesn't play Uma, but this title made me think of the game. That's fair. Maybe this is when I start. It's not. Maybe this is how we find out he's replacing Silver and Blood with Uma. Well, I can tell you that I don't really plan to go back to Silver and Blood if it ever even gets revived. And I think it's getting to the point where they should probably get sued by people who have money that now they can't use because they spent it on the game and then were not able to even put it into resources. So I fortunately don't have any resources that I bought or whatever just sitting there, but it's ridiculous. The devs are terrible. And I chuckle, but I'm sure that is not funny at all for people who were literally robbed. It's annoying to just have the game suddenly end, but it could be way worse, right? If I was someone who actually wailed out and then didn't get to use my stuff, that's crazy. The real question is, what Uma would Sparks like most? Dude, I haven't looked at the characters at all. I have no idea. Down with Snow White, up with mini skirts, bro. Is anyone else YouTube homepage glitching out and not showing up? Yeah, it was messing up for me too. I thought that was just a me thing, but yeah. If I go to any video or someone's channel, including myself or whatever, those all work, but the actual YouTube homepage just says something went wrong. Yeah, YouTube is struggling right now? Okay. Everybody in chat says YouTube is struggling. What happened to Silver and Blood? The servers are shut down. Although they have not officially said they're going to EOS, the servers have been down for 6 weeks. So that's a huge problem. I'm giving out legal advice. Not legal advice. But even if I was, that's literally anybody could sue for anything, right? I could decide to sue someone because I didn't like that they were wearing a white shirt. It doesn't mean it would work. It might get thrown out. But that's not exactly contingent on having any type of legal knowledge. Master Sparks Esquire. Yeah, not just you on YouTube. Definitely not just you on YouTube. It's bad for everybody. I don't remember the specific date, but it was before Dragon Traveler launched. And we're over a month into Dragon Traveler. So, I don't know, whatever that works out to be. Yeah, they gave no time frame. Like, they originally said, like, 5 days, and then after that, they're just like, oopsies, I guess it's going to be longer, and then never said anything after that. All right, let's go to the outpost and collect some stuff. What's the sub goal to get me to try Uma? 10k subs. 10k subs. All right, who do we have to advise today? Nyuta. Can we talk about how they turned Neon into a JoJo character? Well, I haven't seen JoJo, so I guess I don't know, but that's funny. I won't say anything more about that. What's the sub goal for you to play Brown Dust 2 on YouTube? I'm not going to do that because we already know it's been tested by other creators that if you do too much Brown Dust 2, you will start to get community guideline strikes and your channel is at risk. So Brown Dust 2 content is never going to happen. Speaking of Dragon Traveler, you bought the Apollo Pass and used all those mythic summons and got her now working on Athena. Nice. Dude, that mythic pass is expensive. It's like, you know, the price of a game. So maybe that's just like all that you're spending on Dragon Traveler. But I think it's worth it. I bought it because it allowed me to get Apollo and then just like save up and I'm set for like whatever the next EX is. Dude, you guys are just like referencing a bunch of Uma characters that I know nothing about. Brown Dust 2 is good, but it's dangerous to be a content creator for it. Yeah, it's not viable. It's not viable. I didn't pay attention to what Red Hood said at all. I got distracted. Yeah, my bad. You think I would be a Manhattan Cafe fan? Yeah, I don't... Dude. You guys could just be like making up random names for characters and I wouldn't know the difference. Day after tomorrow is Helm Treasure Day for you and you pulled Cinderella this week finally. Nice, congrats. Sounds like things are going well for you. You just got a bready ad upon clicking on my stream? Interesting. Like, so it was a Nikke ad, like, focused on bready? That's kind of funny. Considering she's not a main character and not, like, a new character. Okay, who else? Oh, okay, so Anise, Red Hood, Modernia, and is that it? I need to pick a new person then, because I finished somebody. Okay. Alright, Anise. Chocolate flavors cinnamon and chocolate. The former is cheaper and common, the latter is expensive and rare. However, they have the same taste. Which one is better? The chocolate. Okay, apparently she disagrees. I don't like fake stuff, okay? Commander, Neon is yelling firepower every time she sees me. But my name is not firepower. She's just a nut for firepower. She may not have memorized your name yet. You should repeat it to hear more often. She's just a nut for firepower. So this is an Uma stream now? Dude, do I have that many Uma Musume fans like in my community? I didn't even know that that many viewers played it. Like, I know it's a super popular game, but I didn't know that that many people who watched me played the game. Okay, so I gotta find new people to advise at this point. Because I finished up some people. I finished up Velvet, somebody else recently. I don't remember who. So... Oh, Sora. I forgot about her. Okay, we'll advise her. It was just 10 seconds of zooming in on Bretty's thighs. Fair, I guess. They know their audience. You've been playing Uma since it came to global? You've never played it, you're anti-horse. What? Don't be anti-horse. Okay, who should we advise at this point? So again, we're just picking someone to like get the sticker for. It could be Bunny Soda. It's not a terrible choice. Summer Anise. Kind of close on Tuve. I could do Tuve. Miranda, Leader, Freema. Man, there's a ton of people I don't have the stickers for. Because I just finished them all way before stickers existed. I think we're going to go with Folkwang, actually. How do you bond past level 30? Only Pilgrims and Overspec units can go past level 30. And you need them to be at max limit break. So basically, they just have like one more star that will get them to 10 more levels of affection. Nikke Thigh tier list win? There's too many tier lists, guys. There's too many tier lists. That sounds degenerate AF. Oops, I just resized the game. Hold up. My bad. Let me fix that. Fit to screen. There we go. I just condoned her overdosing. That's probably not a good thing. Just find it really interesting how the show and game made people fans of the actual horses they're based on. By actual horses, do you mean like people now looked up like horse racing, like famous horses, like historical, like this person won the Kentucky Derby kind of thing? It's definitely getting into the deep lore. Maybe we need a story tier list? A tier list? Oh no. Dude, that one would just be depressing. I can't rank stories based on how sad they are. Like, come on now. Let's see. Do we have anything in the inventory? Yes, we do. Dude, I keep punching forward. I need to, like, not do that. You guys need to call me out. Be like, bro, you're leaning forward too much. All right, let's grab these. People actually gave money to help organizations that retired racehorses. Wow. I mean, how do we know this? That's cool, I guess. But like, so at the launch of Uma Musume, like there was a graph of like retired racehorse donations and that like spiked. I mean, like, how are we tracking this? Let's open some core dust. One of the girls specifically, Haru Urara, had people send her food to the point where they legit had too much of it. Oh boy. I mean, that's kind of cool, but also, like, I don't know, people are weird. Okay, let's let's go to Licorice Recoil. Some people on social media, the owners of the horses, said thanks for the donations they were given. It is very expensive to take care of horses, yes, for sure. That is true. Good old Gravedigger. Dude, OG fans, do you remember streams early on where I was playing on mobile and fighting Gravedigger, trying to get full clears of it, and I would have to do it like over and over and over again? Some of those streams were a marathon. So do we get the new story tomorrow? Right? Or 2 more days? 1 more day? This art is really nicely drawn. Also, the scene that we're going to get for completing the missions in the minigame looks pretty nice, too. Tomorrow is the new story with Takina? Yeah. Yeah, I will be pulling for Takina and doing testing with her. I'll also be doing viewer polls for Takina on Thursday's stream. Decent frame. No voice in the story, yeah. People talk trash on the collab that weren't that weren't Stellar Blade, but you think they're cute and chill? Yeah, I don't have a problem with this collab. Like, even though like I wasn't personally excited for it, I feel like, you know, you can definitely tell it's one of the lower end collabs, which the ones in the spring/winter tend to be. But I think for what it is, it's pretty good. And like, the worlds fit together decently. You're hitting 601 with the release of hard mode. Very excited. Should be enough to get you through Ziz. Oh, level 601. Nice, nice. Yeah, if you have the right characters with dupes, you can probably get through. This cat on the left is hilarious. What is it? It's going for the butterfly, I guess? Woohoo! It's really easy, but the minigame is kind of fun. I like it. I like minigames like this that are really actually minigames, as opposed to a whole thing you have to do for like a long time every day. Oh, I can upgrade things. Sure. Collab is still better than ReZero was? I kind of agree, but it's sort of like a similar level, right? You'll be interested to see if the collab is doing numbers in Japan, though. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell how financially successful this is. You got impatient and spent your blue tickets, so RIP for that viewer poll stream. Your blue... Oh, because you were going to do like a big... Like you save up a bunch of blue tickets. That could have been cool, but yeah, no worries. Hopefully you got good stuff with your tickets. I think I forgot to do the minigame one of these days. Like the third day, I don't think I did that. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more things to find on the map, though. Like, we've only had the 4 at the very beginning, and they've never added more to the event map. Which is kind of weird. Because normally they add more, like, periodically. But it's been a whole week now, and we never got more. Okay, so I think we did everything in here. Is this Sugar over here cleaning in the alleyway? Oop, I didn't mean to go away. Kurumi and Chisato are playing video games, I think. Who's this walking around? Oh, it's Milk. What other characters do we have on here? Who is this? Female customer. Okay, just an NPC. They're doing it once a week instead of once a day for adding the things on the map? Yeah, I guess so. Is there no Takina on the map? I guess maybe she'll come tomorrow? Also, I don't see Freema. Unless have I missed her, like, sleeping somewhere? As far as I can tell, no Freema or Takina. Talking is not on the map, but Freema is in wiggle mode. Where is Freema? Oh, she's here in the sleeping bag. Is that Freema? Yo, that totally is Freema. Okay. And yeah, I assume Talking will arrive on the map tomorrow, probably. I like how they had the map when they were serving out food, Milk running around, Sugar on her bike serving drinks. Yeah. It's been pretty entertaining. For whatever reason, I've enjoyed the actual event map on this collab more than a lot of them. A lot of times, I just like never even look at it. Well, I mean, obviously I kind of look at it, but like don't pay that much attention to it. And there isn't anything really that special about this one, but for some reason, it's just, I don't know, connected with me somehow. All right, let's go to the Ark. Welcome those that just joined the stream. Gonna smash through some sim room. Kind of slurred my words there. Smash through some shroom. There's more animation and scripting put into it. Yeah, it does seem like there's just like a lot of little things happening. Yeah, having a chill collab does kind of balance out the craziness of the main story right now. We're definitely at kind of like, even by Nikke standards, kind of a darker point in the main story. All right, we're gonna quick battle 2 of these Kraken fights. And then we're gonna try an Ultra fight. It's been a long time since I fought Ultra. I'm going to do a mock battle. And we're going to try a Snow White fight. See if we can get this to work. Yeah, some of the last chapters were a bit slow for a while there, Jack. Am I trying to full clear Ultra? Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Like, I might be way off on damage with this squad, so we'll see how it goes. But possibly, possibly. I'm trying to decide if it's worth using Yulha here. I think it could be, like, in theory, but I think I reset my Yulha like a long time ago. Let me see what she's looking like. I don't think I have like anything built on her now. Oops, I didn't mean to just put her in. Let me see. Ooh, yeah, we're all skill 1. I don't even have a cube on her. You re-rolled a bunch of overload lines to elemental attack and attack, down to about 90 rocks now. Oh, poor you! Down to 90 rocks. Alright, sure. Let's see, if I don't use Yulha, I could just use Helm. I don't know if that's going to be, like, really doable, though. I think I probably need Yulha if I'm going to go for this strat. Why does Lost Sector make you run offline? Not sure what you mean there. Summerhelm for CDR? Maybe. I need to stack damage as much as possible. Let me see what exactly does Summerhelm say. I know she does give me a damage boost, but it's not like huge. Damage taken up 4%, stacks 5 times. It could be either Summerhelm or Helm. I think the real answer is Yulha here, but you know what, let's try Yulha, and then if it just like goes disastrously, then I'll be like, all right, well, having no investment in Yulha didn't work. I mean, it depends. You know, like if I kill it in 2 shots, which would be like, you know, the goal, but not having Yulha built will probably not make that possible. But, you know, cooldown reduction isn't really a thing with that situation. You haven't touched Lost Sector since main story 3? Bro. Alright, we did good damage there. We did good damage. We're taking good damage, too. His little pea shooter kind of really hurt. Yeah, not having Yuha built, I think, is really tanking the squad's damage, unfortunately. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't even I wasn't able to time it with Yuha's buff that time. Alright, so I can't go the Yuha route unless I rebuild her. Yeah, I'm running the 1-1-1 Yuha, exactly. That was just a test to see what we could get away with. Dude, these candies are so hard to get out of this package. Nice Snow White heavy arms pull, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, dude. I've gotten so much more lucky with her than I ever did with original Snow White. Alright. So we know we can't get away with that. So let's try with the Summer Helm. My Summer Helm isn't even that built. She's got no overloads, got level 4 skills. I have a random cube on her. And no, yeah. We'll see, we'll see. Ada Wong. I mean, considering the units that I have built right now, she might actually be better. Yuha would 100% be the best if she was built. That was kind of poo-poo damage. Oh, I just missed with Maxwell. Let's restart. Missing with Maxwell definitely is gonna not be great. Oh, didn't mean to burst with Helm there. Oh well, whatever. I don't think we're going to make it. Our damage has not been great. I've reset too many characters for the Snow White team. Yeah, it's not going to work. That's not going to work. Doesn't China have animated frames? Isn't their game the same? I mean, I know they have like some like you know, different events and skins and stuff that we don't have, but I'd be surprised if that was different. But maybe I haven't really paid attention to it. What's up, Warlock? Welcome to the stream. Dude, these candies are good, but for some reason they're a pain in the ass to eat. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this. But I think I probably want to run this team, actually. But I'll need to reinvest in Yuha. Did I already do all my... Oh, I did. Okay. Any news from NA Silver and Blood? No, we were just talking about that. I would assume it's never coming back. Oh, animated frame. Oh, okay. I didn't realize what you guys meant. Yeah. Okay, the special frames like on your player card. Yes. Okay. Ignore. I completely misunderstood what you were saying. Maybe run Ultra when we get a skill reset. Reset her after you get stage 9. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Could be a good way. Hey, it's time to get disappointed by Snow White once. I actually got kind of a win yesterday, but it was also kind of an L at the same time. I'll show you what I mean. So if we go to Snow White, you'll notice she's up here on the first row now, right next to her other self. And that's because I rolled a perfect line of critical damage, which is cool. That's pretty cool. But I actually got slightly lower attack. So I went from like 8% attack, which I was trying to reroll anyway. I wasn't actually rerolling to get better damage. But I didn't have it locked. So I just happened to get a perfect roll on critical damage. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll lock that, and now I can reroll. But now it's even more expensive to reroll. So I can only do this once today. And hopefully get a better attack. But 3 to reroll once is pretty rough. So, yeah. YouTube is down for you except for my channel. Yeah, YouTube is having problems. But I think like any actual video will work, but like the YouTube homepage won't work. Or maybe I just took over all of YouTube, you know. We can go with that conspiracy too. All right, so keep upgrading till they're top 2. Bro, since I have had very bad luck on pulling them, there's no way they're going to be top 2 when I have like max core Eve and like core 4 Modernia. I'm not a whale like that, so I got to get lucky to get my other copies. All right, so we just want like at least over 10%. Like just over 10%, please. It actually happened, guys. It actually happened. How many times have I rerolled this? Like on stream alone, much less on my own? Yo, good fortune. That is crazy. That is, dude, that was... I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, obviously, I would still like this to be higher. 10.4% is still not exactly ideal. So I'll probably like continue to re-roll this like eventually. But that's way better. That is... No, I clicked the wrong one. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong one. Oh well. It's not a huge deal. And that might sound like cope, but honestly, because I'm gonna keep re-rolling it, so it's sort of not a huge deal. Because what I'm really trying to get is you know, up here, like 13 or 14%. So whatever. But it would have been a nice temporary boost to get 4% more attack. Oh, but what I do want to do is remember to lock this again so I don't forget. Yulha cursed me. Let's see, is there anything else I want to lock right now while I'm thinking about it? Yeah, I need to re-roll this one next. And I won't bother re-rolling locking the crit rate, I mean. At least it wasn't a black line and you kept the old one. Yeah. No, I mean, that's annoying, but honestly, really kind of doesn't make much difference. Because like I said, I was going to keep re-rolling anyway. If I had like somehow lost that, my perfect line of critical damage, I would have been upset about that. That would have been like legit really sad. All right. So I guess there's nothing else to do there. Wait, we still have to do Tribe Tower and whatever. Biggest fumble of 2026. Yeah, probably. Hey, if that's my biggest fumble, we're doing pretty well. All right, so let's go through Rookie Arena. And yo, these are actually all pretty hard opponents. Can I beat this person? I don't think I can. I think we probably just stay at rank 9. Let me see. Yeah, no, I think we just need to stay where we're at on Special Arena. We'll just stay in rank 9. Biggest fumble of 2026 was passing on the Umas. Oh, Rookie Arena is closed today. Okay. Yeah, hey, if when I get to 10k subs, I'll do a Uma Musume stream. Okay? Promise. Thanks for all the recent subs, by the way. We've gotten quite a few new people in the community recently. Welcome, everybody. Man, I feel like we've talked about this several times, how they have not been giving us missileless units. And so, like, it's pretty well known that there's way more Tetra units than anything else. And then, like, recently we've gotten a lot of Elysian units. I didn't realize just how few units there are in missileless. I was going through by, like, manufacturer, and there is hardly any missileless units. It's crazy. Like, look at this. All right. For Tetra. There are so many options. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 full lines plus 3 more. We know there's a ton of Tetra units. That's not surprising, right? Then let's take a look at Elysian. 1, 2, 3 and a half lines. Okay, they're catching up. They're catching up to Tetra. Now let's take a look at missileless. They don't even have 3 complete lines. Like, what? There's no missileless units. That's crazy. Look at this. We're even taking up, it's making it look like we have one more because we have leader as one of the, like, charity units. And then if you take away, like, the SRs and the Rs, you'd barely have over 2 lines of units. Like, how are there so few units? Let's look at Pilgrim. Pilgrim. There are only 7 more missileless units than there are Pilgrims. I didn't realize just how far behind missileless had gotten. Like, did the devs hate missileless and they decided we're just not going to release any missileless units? It's really kind of strange. And keep in mind, I'm missing 2 Elysian units. So Elysian would have been even closer to Tetra than it shows in my inventory. Whereas I have every single missileless unit and every other unit in general, but I'm missing 2 Elysian. We're waiting on Drilly, Hammering, and CN missileless units. Mattis overspec? Yeah, we do need Mattis overspec. Like, they've been in the game, like, in the story for a while now. Suyan's stock is too volatile. We haven't gotten a regular missileless unit since Trina. Wow. Is the newest missileless unit Mihara? And she's an overspec, so, you know, missileless. Like, Mihara being the newest missileless unit is kind of wild. Like, how long ago was that? She was for the 2.5 anniversary? Right? I think? Which would make her, like, 9-10 months ago? Like, something crazy like that? So we're like coming up on a year of no missileless units? Or am I remembering wrong? Newest missileless should be Summer Eleg. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I guess that's true, that's true. Like, that's, I don't know, that's pretty wild. Like, why are they ignoring missileless so much? Like, yeah, missileless started out as the best unit, as the best manufacturer, but that was a long time ago. Like, we don't need to make up for things that happened at launch, you know what I mean? Like, missileless needs some units. They're making the manufacturers too unbalanced. Yeah, I mean, Summer Eleg makes it like a little better, but even then, like that was like what 7 months ago or something, and considering we get at least 2 units every month, that's been a lot of units to not get any of them as missileless. It's kind of really strange. Like, it's so much worse than I thought. Hey, by the way, if you're liking the stream, please give the video a like. Would appreciate it. Or if you're watching on Twitch, I'd appreciate a follow as well. Yeah, and the newest one was a limited unit. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's take a quick look at hard campaign. I do want to switch over to Dragon Traveler so I can do the auction. But if I have to, I'll just like do it on my phone, not on stream. They had 3 nikkes last year, so half of the abnormals released. Dude. Oh, we're dying. What's happening? We got wrecked by something. I was reading chat. Okay, hold up. What are these enemies? Oh, it's the stupid balls. Ooh, this might be really hard. Okay, hold up. Let me see if we can make a different squad. I need MGs. Might actually use Modernia here. Oof, Liberalio already went down. Dude. You're getting shreked. Do I need to try and like instantly burst to kill them? I don't know if that's even possible though. Dude. Maybe I'm too underpowered for this. Okay, well that's just not even going to be a viable strategy. Okay, so let's go back to this. Let's try this. Crown just like insta-died right there. Oh, we're dying, we're dying, we're dying. Wow, dude. The damage output from the enemies is really insane. Oh my god, dude. Okay, well that was better. Manual Siren with and burst with SBS. Have Siren not aim at the balls right away. That's an interesting idea. Do I want to burst with SBS though? Do I? Let's see. Like there is a certain logic to what you're saying. Let's see. Wait, I forgot what slot I put Siren in. Hey, yo. That strategy worked extremely well. Liberalio died, but we might still make it through this. No! That was close-ish. Close-ish. Distributed damage gets around their hit count. Yeah, makes sense. Excited to use Winter Diesel for raids. She does damage close to Rappy while only being 777 crap overloads. Yeah, I mean, against the right boss, right? Like, if you find a boss where you can take advantage of, like, a lot of parts... Oof. We're still dying pretty easily. Even without the bombs, all the other enemies have pretty insane damage. Dude. We're dying so quick. Hold on, let me change my squad formation. Like having to switch immediately to Little Mermaid is kind of not working. I might actually want to burst with Helm because we need the healing. Let's see what happens with this. Dude, Crown just got... Dude, we're all dying so fast. That's crazy. You tried against Crystal Chamber? Nice. That is a good boss with parts. Oh, freaking... Black Shadow Scarlet went down. That's really unfortunate. Oh my god. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is not looking good. Rocky subscribed on Twitch. Hey, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Has subscribed for 6 months in a row. Thank you for supporting the channel. All right. Wait. Need to restart. What if we did use Moran? We're going to try using Moran, but as an off burst. Have you ever missed a Nikke day? Like not logged in? Yeah, there's been a couple days. Like there were times when I've been out of the country and I just wasn't able to log in at all. Hold up. We're going to stay on Nikke for now, but I have to get ready for the Dragon Traveler auction, which I'm just going to do on my phone before we switch. What is my rate of chapter 43 or 44? Like the storyline? The story's been very good. The story's been very good. 43, I think, dragged on a bit. Like, I understand they were trying to tell like a backstory, but they definitely could have cut it down. But I mean, it was good, and 44 was very good. Let's see. All right, guild auction in 12 minutes. Okay, we still have some time. Keep trying Sparks, your queen to enter the tournament with me just now. Your queen agreed to enter the tournament with you just now? Who's your queen? Let's see. Okay, we're going to see if Moran can take a little heat off of the other units, because we're really getting shreked. Well, Moran insta-died because of her taunting. But hey, that's kind of to be expected. But the important thing is we didn't lose a burst spot. And we have our main DPS units out here. Ugh, that's so annoying. We're not going to make it through this. We're not going to make it through this. I think we might be too weak. We might be too weak. What if we use Makima? Is that crazy? That's probably crazy. Let's try it, though. Let's try it. We have to go put her in the synchro. We have to put her in the synchro. Makima has to have a chance to actually burst, though. if I had the Snow White Heavy Arms, it would be a cakewalk. I mean, would it? I'm not sure that would change much. This is probably a stupid idea. Do I really think this Makima strategy is going to work? Probably not. But maybe? Maybe? Yeah, I tried the Red Hood strat, but we just insta-died anyway. Like, the balls just were, we're hitting too hard. Okay. Dude, if this works, that'll be hilarious. Yeah, 4% is a game changer. Yeah. Why did Crown die? Let's try that again. Listening to my tier list right now? Nice. Well, our damage is significantly worse because we didn't burst with Crown. Alright, the Makima strat is not going to work. The Makima strat is not going to work. Wouldn't that have been cool, though? That, like, secret tech actually worked? Alright, what if we use Crown as a burst 1... Like, just a burst 1? Manually, like, for the second burst. We can try that. Shouldn't you to help kill the balls? Yes, maybe. I mean, she should help kill them. But I think we're just dying without Crown bursting. Oof. Dude, we take damage so fast, it's ridiculous. Dude, we're just dead. Oh my god. Bro, what killed me? Like, we need to at least get past this first phase. Liberalio died. Bro. Are we dying faster than before? Why are we dying so much quicker than we did previously? I'm not sure why we're taking so much more damage than we were, like, the last couple times we tried this. What's happening with guild auction? Hold up. Gotta Gotta try and get the auction. Hello, welcome to the stream. Four minutes. Okay. All right, let's retry this maybe one or two more times, and then we might have to go for a different strategy. Bro. Doing well, Helm. How are you? Dude, we're just getting shredded. I don't understand what's changed, because we had kind of made it through that initial phase just fine before, and I don't know why we're not anymore. Use Moran again, but save the next burst after she dies for the boss. Maybe. But we were totally surviving like this. I mean, I had Helm instead of Red Hood in there. But like, why were we surviving so much better like this before? Let's try this again. Oh, dude. Got there. Okay. Dude, that was kind of crazy. All right, 1 minute and 30 seconds until auction. Do the balls target randomly? Yes, I think they target randomly. Just like if they get enraged, I think they just like shoot at whatever random units. I don't think there's like a specific targeting. Although there must be like some targeting logic to them, but I don't know. Doing good, grinding Nikke story and trying to build characters. Good. Are you a newer player? Grinding story is definitely the best thing that you can do. Hey Vic, you said you wanted the Athena shards, right? What was my team to beat Ziz? It was the standard Helm and Anchor team. Ten seconds. I gotta do my auction here, guys. Dude, the frickin' Poseidon shard instantly disappeared. I only got one of them. I was trying to get both of them. And both Athena shards instantly disappeared as well. Dude, the guild auctions are so silly. I don't know why they exist. It's really like the worst part of Dragon Traveler. It's not a good idea. The devs need to change that. All right. So let's see. Sometimes when you beat a really hard stage, then the next couple are pretty easy to clear. So we'll see if that was the case for this, or if this one's going to be like super difficult. It's looking like this one is probably pretty cruisy. Like, we made it past the gate. It's kind of funny because it turns out after trying so many different things of like, okay, should I just burst right away with Red Hood? Should I do like a quirky Makima strategy? Do I like not worry about using healing? Like, and then it just ended up being my original team was actually the best team. Like, it just just had to try more. Sometimes it's like that, you know, you try and be creative, but sometimes just like what you were using originally is it works, and it turns out it was just like, you know, luck and maybe a skill issue, and that's why. I also tried doing like the you know, like just all machine guns for like increasing the hit count. That didn't work. Definitely the suggestion of like not enraging the balls at all with Siren was definitely helpful. And then even then it was like, okay, just have to try a lot and go back to the original team. You know what I find even more threatening than the balls? The guys that, like, I don't know how to describe them, but they're kind of wide and spiky, and they like dance around and just like kind of make this electric stuff, and it just like sucks the health out of your units like extremely quickly. But there's a lot of unique threatening ones. I remember back in the day, the most threatening normal raptures were like the jumping ones that would just like explode on you. Like, you still got to look out for those, but like, it's been a long time since those were actually the scariest raptures. You got to worry about the jumping ones, the floating version that do the same thing that zoom in at you, snipers that can like one-shot you, the balls that zip around, the silent spawners that make it so you can't burst, the guys that I was just talking about, the ones that I think are the scariest, that just like zap you with the electricity. There's definitely a lot of threatening normal raptures. And I feel like you don't notice it that much on like normal campaign because it's just like a lot easier. But then when you start trying to push hard mode campaign, you realize just how threatening a lot of the enemy designs are. Just cleared the boss you've been stuck on for 2 days? Hey, congrats. Dude, sometimes it's like you'll just get like a level or two, and that's enough to make the difference, you know? Hey, if you've been enjoying the stream, I would appreciate a sub or a follow. Or if you're watching on YouTube, also hitting that like button really helps me out. I am an official Nikke content creator. For you, it's the ones that bind and stun you. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, where they put out that beam and then you like can't do anything. Those can be frustrating too, for sure. This stage being weak to wind is kind of like really nice. This is definitely an advantage. It would be a lot harder to push this if they weren't wind weak. Hey, something that's not really new information, but that I've been thinking about lately. Like, ever since I beat Ziz, I've kind of been thinking about it. How, like, having more copies, like cores of Nikke's, make a really big difference when you're trying to push, like, high deficit content. You're pushing hard mode campaign. Like, for any newer people that are watching, I've said that like duplicates aren't a big deal, and it's true. And like in most situations, duplicates really aren't a big deal, and they only give you like 2% more stats. But if you're like, you know, really being hardcore about it, it makes a big difference. Or I shouldn't say it makes a big difference. It makes enough of a difference. Because like I was looking at my squad, whatever level I was when I beat Ziz. I don't remember what level I was at the time. I was lower than this because then I like got a ton of resources from finishing those chapters and then like leveled up a bunch more. But I was looking at like someone who was about 25 or 26 levels lower than me. And they were displaying their like best squad. It was like something similar to this. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a Black Shadow, Scarlet, Liberalio, Siren team. I don't think they had Helm. Anyway, I duplicated their squad just to see what it was. They had like max core on almost all their units. I think there was a couple that were like core 5 or 6, and most of them were max core. But they were 25 levels lower than me. 25 or 26, I don't remember. And we had equal CP. Like, you know, so when we look at my units that have a lot of like max limit break, you know, Siren's not even max limit break, Liberalio's not max limit break. Black Shadow Scarlet's core 4, so she's pretty built. But definitely like just way fewer copies. Compared to units that were cored out. They made up for like over 25 levels in CP difference. So it definitely, you know, if you have the resources to get your copies, you'll definitely be able to push hard campaign at lower levels. No, like, is that important? No. Like, you know, you can just be patient and level up a little more. But it absolutely allows you to push more at lower levels. You're level 567 and still stuck on Ziz. Yeah, that's totally understandable. I would be shocked if you weren't. 2%, you thought it was 1%. You're correct. If I said 2%, then yeah, I misspoke. Because you get 10% more stats total if you have it cored out. right? Yeah, 10% more if you have it cored out. Now I'm second guessing myself. Your favorite raptures are the ones that fight their own kind. We need more of those. Spawn enemies that will just fight each other. How about that? You think it's 581 when people usually start clearing Ziz hard. But so that's a situation where you would definitely need to have very built units. Because there is no way with my units I would have been able to beat it at 581. I would not have the DPS. But that's kind of like the point that I'm making. You know, if you have a lot of copies, then it is possible to clear at lower levels like that. Gonna have to do a hard mode push tonight. You've been neglecting it. I feel like that's how it is. Like for most people, you just kind of like don't pay attention to it for a long time, and then you're like, oh, I should catch up on hard mode. You've been playing since the end of Resident Evil Collab. At some point, you realize that despite your overload gear, unit skills, collection items, you're sometimes just hard-locked by your level. Which is just the nature of games like this, right? I mean, skills can help you a little bit. Gear can help you a little more. And then your level and copies of units will help you a lot. You know, and sometimes it's just a waiting game. You just gotta like wait until you get stronger. Dolls were the biggest difference maker for you? They will definitely make a big difference, for sure. Oh, we've been silenced. I was not paying attention. I was not looking at what was happening. Yeah, dolls will make a big CP difference, for sure. You're able to take down Ziz with a Moran treasure? Nice. It makes sense, because Moran is going to do kind of the, you know, similar thing to, like, using Anchor and Helm, you know? You just need, like, that ultra durability. Need to destroy these spawners. Finally finished your second favorite item? Nice, congrats. Dude, favorite items. What two favorite items do you have? They're a big deal. There's a guy you watch who refuses to not use OG Diesel in all content, even hard mode deficit. Dude, I like that. Dude, honestly, the dedication to a unit, if you're a big fan of it, why not? You know, that's a unique way of playing. Drake and Privity, pretty good choices. Drake and Privity are good. Ooh, I saw those slow balls coming towards me. But you never use Drake? I mean, Drake is pretty much like a solo raid unit only, to be honest. So if you're not really big on solo raid, then yeah. Are you going to go for Helm next? You're starting to think... Wait. You're starting to think you should take some time to focus on investing in units for other interception bosses? Yeah, I mean, you want to be able to get your clears on all the different bosses, right? You're a big Helm fan? Dude, there's a lot of Helm fans out there. Like, she's a popular unit for sure. Oh, we can't go all the way out to the bridge? It does kind of look like you'd fall off into the abyss of the fog. Oh, you're not a big Helm fan. I thought you said you were a big Helm fan. My bad, my bad. But Helm is a popular unit. Dude, sometimes with Helm, I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, there's way too much on the screen. I mean, not with Helm, with Crown. Oh no! Destroy the boss! Destroy the boss! This is like a funny way for this to end up. But we made it through. Just waiting for Sin to get a glow up. One day. One day. You goofed your item exchange and now can't get a phase 3 treasure on Privity in time for solo raid. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I will be able to either. I have her on phase 2 because I finished Moran right away completely, and then I got Privity up to phase 2, but I need like, I don't know, quite a bit more to get all the way up. Yo, Liberalia went down instantly. Not sure what killed her. We'll find out, I'm sure. Heal us, Helm, heal us. Honestly, Liberalio dying was the best person to die in that situation. People call Helm Blue Rappy. A little weird, but I guess it kind of makes sense. They're both like military. They've both been in the game for a long time. One is red themed, one is blue themed, I suppose. Yeah, Moran is pretty nuts. Like, You know, it's still kind of early days, but I want to say Moran is like top 3 treasure units that we've ever gotten.
물결이 잔잔해졌어. 이제 다음 이야기를 향해 헤엄쳐서 가볼까? 알겠어. 이동할게. 당신의 바람에 따라 움직이죠.
Oh, where are the other relics? Wow, there's a lot more to this stage than I remember there being. We have a long walk to go. Okay. You know what? It's 7 o'clock, so maybe it's time we switch to Dragon Traveler. I kind of wanted to finish this chapter today, but there's more left than I remember there being. You've been putting some overloads into Braun since her treasure. Yeah, so I overloaded her, but I didn't like refine anything. Let me see what we got on Moran. So a blue hit rate and critical damage. Okay. Elemental attack and hit rate. Yo, these were kind of W rolls for like literally only overloading. I didn't re-roll any of this. And then hit rate and ammo capacity. And then crit rate. Pretty good for just first time rolls. I think I want to upgrade her equipment more. Get this to 5. Question for anyone: who should you have for Iron Team? I mean, it depends on what you're fighting. Depends on what you're fighting. Yeah. Surprise Moran is close to your Siren, though. That's probably because Siren only has 6 attacks because you focused on getting her 90 elemental. I see, I see. So she's kind of a lower attack percentage, but yeah. No, Moran's been very impressive. Yeah, Zhang Qian, I probably mispronounced your name, but if you're talking about your interception Iron Team, it would be something with Red Hood. And it really depends on where you're at, but like ideally you would probably do like just to beat it, to get to like tier 7 against Ultra would be something like this. And then your 5th unit could really be like anybody. Thoughts on the new cube? I forgot what the new cube does. Let me go check. Do you run into issues with credits upgrading so many gears to 5? Sometimes. But then, you know, in a couple days I'll like recover. It's usually never like a long-term problem. But yeah, credits can be a temporary bottleneck. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, the cubes. I forget what it does. It wasn't anything incredible. True damage. Oh, that's right. So I just slapped it on Vesti. I mean, I don't know. It has the same problem that all true damage things have, right? It's like it sounds good in theory, but it just usually disappoints. But I think it's a good cube to have. Like, you know, it's a niche that like they haven't done yet on a cube. So, you know, obviously it's came out at the same time as Chisato, so it's like meant to go on her. You know, so it could be good on Chisato, it could be good on Vesti, but I mean, it's just going to be like a really limited application, right? I think that's just the issue. Oh, it said you were considering whether or not to build the Licorice Recoil collab units worth building over Red Hood. Okay, so I know I was already talking about the Iron Teams, but Chisato from Licorice Recoil is worth building. Worth building over Red Hood. I mean, it depends on what you're doing, right? Like, I don't know what stage your account is at. Red Hood fits very specific niches. She's good against Ultra, and she can be good for cheesing some stages for pushing like high deficit hard mode campaign. Chisato might actually be better in a lot of other situations. And she is capable of putting out a lot of damage. If you're going against like a generic boss, nowadays Red Hood doesn't do like super great damage, and you could actually get better results with Chisato. There's a lot of factors to consider, but that's all I can say, I guess, with the info I have. Better than most of the cubes we have? Yeah, I mean, we've gotten some trash cubes, like defense up and stuff like that. I mean, it's true. True damage is so worthless in solo raid where boss defense is neutralized by attack lines alone. I mean, there's nothing saying that like they couldn't just give us a insane high defense boss at some point, right? Like, it just depends on what knobs Shift Up decides to turn. But yes, I agree. True damage is generally not that effective. It's totally true. All right. Dragon Traveler. So I've done a lot of my dailies on this already. But we do have PvP and just some other things to push through. This may sound weird, but you think Nikke could use a world boss game mode that happens every 2 months? Do you mean like a thing that has like collective HP that just like everybody fights kind of thing? Watch Neon and Anise be true damage? It might happen. At least one of them could be true damage. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them was. Collect my dispatch. So my general dispatch strategy has been to not be afraid of refreshing, because it's only 10. And even if I refresh like 5 or 6 times, I can for sure hit at least one of these that will give me crystals back, at least that much or more. Like getting 50, 60 crystals or even over 100 is not very difficult here. So I re-roll until I get the missions that I want. It's like they created it for Ein alone for Crystal Relic Art. Yeah, it would be good on Ein too. That's true. Against the Crystal Chamber. Or Mirror Container, I mean. Oh, I also have all of my guild things to do. I've got 6 stones ready to evolve my blue dragon. So I'll show you where I'm at right now. So I have 2 6 red stars. And what's been holding me back on getting a lot of stars on units, because I could have upgraded quite a few of these. I could have already had Siegfried to a diamond star. I could have had Oberoni to a diamond star. And I could have had a couple more stars on a couple other units. But I've really been trying to build up the lower rarity units, because in the long run, that's an investment that I will have to increase my account power. And then, you know, I reset them and then just never have to worry about them again, right? And I can use their reset things for fodder. But it's like holding me back a little bit right now. Dr. Yo says I refresh and try to get A or S. Yeah, makes sense. Sometimes I'll do a B rank mission if there's like a resource that I'm really trying to get. I'm like, oh, I really need like more, you know, luminary experience or whatever. But yeah. Anyway, got Hades to a purple star. So that was a big level up on my account. Medusa is actually, she's synchronized to one red star, which is good, but she's actually like, I think at 5 purple stars just naturally. I've pulled a ton of her. What else is new? Anything else new? Oh, I bought the second copy of Azure Lane, like from the event, right? Because you get a free copy from the event. So that was pretty cool. And then I've synchronized her to be 1 purple star, because she's actually just like the 6 gold stars. Definitely a useful unit. If there wasn't like, I don't know, we'll see. I have gotten a lot of diamonds, so I'm kind of tempted to keep pulling for her. But I don't want to get too... I am trying to save for other units. Anything else that's new? I've gotten some extra gear since you guys have seen, of course. Oh, hey. Low-key W pull yesterday. I got the bull guy. Somehow, if you guys remember, I had neglected to ever like have him on the wish list or ever pull him. So, got him. So finally got all the units. Anyway, let's do some stuff. Okay, I need a little bit more to level up. I broke the 81 barrier. Azure Dragons help carry you through so many stages. Nice. Yeah, more of a CC control character for Azure Dragon. I think she functions really well at just being like synchronized with like her 1 purple star, right? Like, I think she's totally usable as is. But we'll see. All right, I haven't done this yet, so let's challenge this guy. Quick hire. Who's highest in my guild right now? Tri Lover, Kitsune Kai, Scribble Jib, and Fangora. Dang, Dr. Eagles fell off as one of the highest in our guild. He used to always show up here. Hey, just a friendly reminder, make sure you guys keep your guild hire teams up to date, as well as your war teams. But like these, I think are easy to forget. All right, so we're gonna hold off on the burst until we see his thing pop up. Oh, I clicked it too early. Oh, that was dumb. I messed up. Do we have the DPS anyway? No, we don't. I messed it up. Let's restart. My finger got click happy. Almost diamond starred your nemesis? Wow, nice. Need more fodder. Anyway, we want to hold off. Let these all build. Now hit him. We'll take down the breakthrough progress. That's good. The second one, I have never been able to stop yet, though. We'll try it. We'll try to. Come on. Oh, it's so close. I can't get there. I can't get there. Even with everything saved up, just do not have the DPS. Probably need to update your higher lineup. Yeah. You haven't changed it since the start of the game. Now, because some of the, like, tanky characters survive, I still make it to the end of the time on this, usually. But still, getting, being able to, like, break that second special attack there would make a big difference. Because we're, like, scoring no points. Even though I'm living till the end, like, we're not scoring anything. Feels weird. You're a top dog in Nikke Union, but an underdog in Dragon Traveler Guild. Hey, you can't be, like, you know, good at everything. Or, like, putting resources in everything. Everything has an opportunity cost. Oh, we do have a place open. I had to kick somebody that hadn't logged in for, like, 4 days. We are a casual union. But, you know, if you're not playing, then you're not playing. So, we do have an open spot on Zeus 1. And I try and add people, send invites if they're like over 1.5 million. Dude, the pickings are slim though. Alright, well, we'll leave it at that, I guess. Okay. World auction. Dude, all this stuff went super fast. I didn't even, like, want to bother with world auction. It's such a mess. I don't even understand what the point of having it is. Like, it's so annoying. Like, obviously, someone was happy when they got their thing, but, like, it's pretty dumb. Oh, we still have to do our guild expedition. We're casually in the top 10% though. Yeah. We're top 6% right now, right? Top 5% right now. Look at that. Yo, who's messed up their team? We have someone who doesn't have enough units. Akatsuki. Dude, you're on Discord. What is this? Do we have the regular bro? Wait, is this Akatsuki that's in Discord? Let me double check on this. Let me see something. This is nonsense. Let's see. I'm gonna ping him right now. I don't even think he's online. Alright, are you in the Dragon Traveler Guild? You're missing units. Okay. Maybe he used Illuminator's material. Yeah, probably. That happened. Like every now and then I'll see someone who has an incomplete team and I'll have to like remind them like, hey, you lost a unit because they like used it for something. Did I get a dividend? I must have gotten a dividend, right? Oh no, here, I didn't claim it yet. Thank you. Maybe we can resonate now. Yeah, we can. Sweet. I think my weakest team is now the green team. It's kind of struggling. All right, now we need to do guild expedition. So let's teleport out of here. Okay, so we have to go to a Slayer. Where are they? No. A Destroyer, sorry, not a Slayer. Okay. Grab the experience. Grab a rune. I'm probably collecting too many things to make it to a Slayer. Through that's the best way, right? Yeah, most direct route. Ooh, rune crystal, that's... Oh, did I already get it? It's already been depleted? Dang, that's like one of the most valuable things on the map. Execute this guy. The tower for green is rough for you too? Yeah. I don't know if anybody... Like, a bunch of people have made, like, Sanctum teams. A bunch of people have made red teams or blue teams. I think some people are even starting to build other world teams. Vic built the Black Dragon. I don't think I've heard of anybody building the green team. Like, there's just no incentive to right now. Like, I'm sure we'll get good stuff for it. But at the moment, I don't think there's any reason to try and build the green team other than, like, you know, when you have to for tower, obviously, right? But it's just going to be behind. Dude, it's so far away. I'm probably going to do poo-poo damage to it. Alright, I can update my team. So I think, rather than using Poseidon on this team, we're going to use the dragon. Just like we're using Apollo. Even though they don't fit on the team, like, it's worth it. Also... You know what? Maybe putting Hades on here would even work. What if I don't use Oberoni? And I used Hades. This is a very experimental team, but, you know. But, like, she's a good boss killer. She's an amazing boss killer. And then, like, obviously just my best DPS and, like, some survivability. We're all pretty low-cost supers, so I think we might do pretty well. Green team, you want to build Moonin? Yeah, that's probably true. I think I have her... I finally got a duplicate of her. She's a decent unit. Hellveil is so annoying to fight against. Dude, Hellveil is annoying to fight against. And I still can only get one copy of her. She's at her base 5 stars. She's like one of my favorite unit designs, and she would be so helpful for some of the towers. Oof. Only took her down by 10. I think I've done better than that. Hades went down super fast just because of the amount of damage. So maybe it's not worth having her. Because now the longer the fight goes, like the better Hades gets. But we're just like insta-dying. So maybe instead of Hades... Or... What if I go with a slightly different strategy? And do this to buff Hades up a little bit. Let's try it. Dude, she's so strong. She's so strong. All right, whatever. It is what it is. You've been lucky with dupes of Hellvale? That's nice. Glad somebody has been. Okay, I guess we'll open this treasure chest because I can't fight her again. Yeah, I can only fight her twice. Oh, I should have grabbed these first. That was dumb. I just wasted movement. I can use 3 more. Oh, we can get that. Sweet. Okay. Teleport to Lost Cannon. Garrison. That's not what I meant. Let's invite some more people. These people are all weak. Hey, 1.77 million. Not bad, not bad. That's the same person? Interesting. Okay. How great is this game, and would you recommend it? I mean, how great is this game? That kind of makes it sound like it's going to be amazing. It's fun. I like it. I think it's a good game to play casually. It's got just like a fun, kind of goofy style to it. The character models are attractive. And somehow the gameplay is actually really fun. But it's pretty pay to win. So, like, just don't get got, I guess is all I'm saying. but I recommend it. I've thoroughly enjoyed the game. And I think a lot of my viewers have like really enjoyed it as well. So give it a try, see if it's for you. But just be aware that there's going to be a lot of opportunities to spend money, and you know, if that's your thing, cool. If not, be careful. Otherworld Tower is so fun with Azure Dragon and summon spams. Cleopatra Overdrive turns off fast dragon summons. Yeah. I use it, dude. The Otherworld Tower, like, that used to be my hardest one, and now it's like my top 3. It's pretty good. Can we do Resonance again? No, we can't. Okay. So I guess pretty much all we have left Oh, Colosseum. I've barely touched the new Colosseum. Can I star upgrade anything? No, I'm keeping him for exchange. Okay, let's do our PvP really quick. And then do some Colosseum. But yeah, Otherworld with all the summons, getting like death rattle triggers. I think Cleopatra is pretty good. Otherworld Tower was good until you got to floor 101. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm behind you on that. Because I feel like if you have enough investment, at this point, Otherworld is almost like the better version of Sanctum. Which I'm not a Sanctum main or an Otherworld main, so maybe that's like an uninformed statement. But I just think like the best units in Sanctum, like the main reason you'd want to play Sanctum, is also in Otherworld now. Assuming you have the units built. Because like you have your Gabrielle, which is a super good unit. That was like the original reason to do Sanctum, right? But her second element is Otherworld. And then we got Apollo, which is an absolute beast. Which, if you get an extra copy of her, she'll also be Otherworld. And now we have Azure Dragon. That's Otherworld. And so Otherworld has become like kind of really good. Plus, if you build Hades, which is getting crazy, right? It's like, oh, well, if you build your 3 EX units, you know, but like, you know, it's like, of course, we're like kind of being a little silly, but I think like if you have the things to invest, Otherworld is kind of really crazy right now. You have to wait for Hades to come back on rotation. Yeah. I guess I'll put her over here. Are they just not running any assassins? I don't think they're running any assassins. I guess we'll go here just in case. Like, this could be an assassin in theory, I suppose. We'll run this. No, they just double guard. As long as the game has an okay story and decent character bonds, you will try it out. Well, it depends on what you're looking for in a story. The story is pretty bare bones and it's light entertainment. It's just like a kind of harem isekai kind of thing. Like it's wacky. It's not trying to take itself seriously. There are spicy bond stories with your characters if you're looking for that, but you're definitely not getting like a good story in the same way that like Nikke is, if that makes sense. One of the missions is called Paw Patrol to the Rescue. Wait, what the heck is Paw Patrol? Oh yeah, no, it's full of like a bunch of references to like existing IPs for sure. Like the One Ring to rule them all. Yeah. I think that's intentional though, right? Like they take direct things like, it's like Merlin and King Arthur and like the One Ring. I mean, I don't even think they're trying to like hide it. Like I'm not sure if that even counts as like plagiarism, Like it's like just I don't know. The more time passes, the harder it is for another gacha to be on par with Nikke. Oh yeah. Nikke is just so good. I haven't heard of the Goat Paw Patrol. I'm sorry, I have not. What am I missing out on? Tell me, chat. Oh, I could challenge this guy. Am I gonna regret this? Maybe. Oh, this match is a bloodbath. Ugh, their genie is totally keeping them alive. I couldn't kill her fast enough. I got them all down to like almost no HP, and then she healed. This is gonna be an L. That's unfortunate. You know the whole Paw Patrol intro song because your nieces and nephews. Oh, is this like a kid's show? I mean, I don't know. Are we saying that Dragon Traveler is ripping off children's TV shows? I mean, I guess maybe it's possible. Like how you're all surprised that like I haven't heard of Paw Patrol, and then it turns out that it's like a child's TV show. I wonder why I haven't heard of it. Do I need to change my defense lineup? No, I think I leave it as is. It's a kid show about dogs with jobs. I mean, that's good, because the unemployment rate in dogs is pretty high. So giving like a positive model for kids to see that like, hey, these dogs have jobs is a good thing to hear, All right, I'm going to switch up a little bit. Let's move. There's just no way I can kill the genie. Like, maybe I switch up my game plan. Do I try and out-sustain them with my own Titania? I'll probably get wrecked if I do that. Positive. Yes, exactly. Oh, what if I did this? This is a very unusual setup, but this might be worth it. Yeah, we're going to try that. This will probably still be a loss, but Genie got off the heal. I was trying to destroy Siegfried. And again, got her to almost no health. Dude, that's pretty frustrating. Okay. So that was all of our arena shenanigans. What do I have to upgrade here? Ooh. I can star upgrade? Ooh, we're getting so close. 2 more stars, then I can evolve it. Star upgrade. Dude, the green dragon needs help. So getting a star on it is definitely a positive. Okay, anyway. Let's ascend this. At least you get the dividend if you miss the guild auction. Yeah, that's true. It's not a total loss. You're installing the game now. Wonder how spicy these scenes get. Since Silver and Blood is dead in a ditch, you should come back to Girls Frontline 2. You know what, to be honest, I don't even remember. Do you guys remember why I quit Girls Frontline 2? I literally don't remember. I think I made a conscious decision about it. I'm pretty sure I made a video saying why I stopped playing. And I literally don't remember. I can quick forge. We're not going to do that. Okay. So I'm actually saving my gear to try and synthesize SSR quality. I don't know how much you need, though, because I have yet to be able to synthesize anything of SSR quality. But I've stopped synthesizing my other gear. I'd only equip, because I'm like, at some point, I should be able to create SSR quality gear. And I don't know what it takes, but we're trying to save up for whatever that is. You quit Girls Frontline 2 after they added that one gacha skin. Oh yeah, that was totally stupid. I think a bunch of people quit with like the $200 skin or whatever it was. I heard that definitely hurt the rep of the game. Okay, so let's take a look at Colosseum. Oh yeah, I only did the first 2 stages. Okay. So, do I want to change the team that I built before? I don't have any assassins on this team. Let's take out Genie. Put in Azure Dragon. Okay, let's just run it like this and see what happens. You crafted a bunch of SSR gear. You think you need like 4-star purple gear to combine 2 of them together. Wait, so you just need 4-star purple gear? That's it? Like, so I've been saving up for no reason? Like, I actually do need to synthesize and make a bunch of 4-star gear to use that make SSR? Because I have not crafted a single piece of SSR gear. Like, I'm surviving off of like my ones that I can buy every couple days from the shop only. So, needless to say, I'm kind of starving for gear. What you found works is putting your strongest damage dealers and turn off all the other support unit skills. That kind of makes sense. Although we want to apply the shield with Azure Dragon, right? But maybe I should turn off Oberoni's skill. Right? Because isn't that kind of the gimmick of this? Like, let me see. Repulse barrier. At the start of battle, all allied luminaries take physical damage and magical damage equal to 50% of their max HP. Damage dealt by allied luminaries decreases as their team's total HP ratio drops. When allied luminary gains a shield, all allied luminaries gain 20% damage boost. Yeah, so we want to put the shield on with Azure Dragon right away. But otherwise, yeah, you're right. We probably just want like offense, like all attack and nothing else, right? So yeah, offense. I mean, she gives a damage buff, but maybe I probably for sure want to try Oberoni's. I feel like I want to use her skill still. Skill still? Skill still? This doesn't even sound like a real word now. Like, I mean, they're definitely pushing, like, pull for Azure Dragon. Because it just makes her so much better. There are other ways to put up a shield. Like, Vivian puts on a shield. But it's like 1 or 2 units get shields, right? Azure Dragon, as far as I know, is the only unit that just, like, gives your entire team a shield, you know? Dragon Traveler Nikke collab. Use Winter Maiden. That could work. What game is this? Dragon Traveler. So there's another thing. Let's see. Deployed 1 luminary. Take off 3 seconds. 5 luminaries. So maybe I should take out a unit. Because if I can do this with only 5 luminaries, then we'll just have 5, like, automatically 9 seconds taken off. Wait, yeah. Right? Why would you only... Unless this stacks. So if you deploy 3 luminaries, does that mean you get 15 seconds taken off of your time? If you deploy 1 luminary, then you get 18 seconds taken off of your time total? Yeah, to lower your time, yeah. But that would be... You could potentially get into, like, negative times. Because if... I mean, it might not be possible. But in theory, like, if you have 18 seconds taken off, and then you beat a stage in 13 seconds, you'd beat it in, you know, negative 5 seconds. Let's grab this. Okay, so let's just try... Maybe just remove Vivian. And let's see what happens. We recommended 4, negative 6 seconds. Wait, what happens? Let me put Vivian back on there. Recommended 5 minus 9 seconds. Yeah, okay, so we'll take her off. Hello, Maximilian. Welcome to the stream. Have I stopped playing Echo Clips? Yes. Yes, I have. I will still log in on a rare occasion just to, like, see what's happening, but more or less I've stopped, yeah. Alright, let's see. Yes. Do it with 5 units. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so we took 34 seconds, and it took 6 seconds off. Why did it take 6 seconds off when I did 5 units? I didn't know I still played at all. I mean, played is, like, probably an exaggeration. So what is happening? I feel like... Okay, let's just put Vivian back in. We want to do that. Okay, so we're going to see what this does now that I have a full team. Okay, so we beat it in 28 seconds, and it took 9 seconds off. So with a full team, it takes more of your time off. I don't understand what's happening here. So is this like if you deploy at least 5 units, then it takes 9 seconds off? I'm pretty sure that's what that's saying. Like, we just tested it. Which is bizarre. Like, everyone's just going to deploy 6 units automatically, right? Like you're... It's like, okay, so if you make a big team, then you'll get more time advantage. Very oddly worded, and I'm not sure, like, what the point of that is. Yeah, it's very strange. But I guess, you know... Make a full team. So if you were ever thinking about not making a full team, just keep making a full team. I don't know why you wouldn't just do that. But sure. Maybe they coded it backwards. That would be hilarious if they meant to, like, do the opposite. I mean, because from what they wrote, I mean, and that would make sense. It's like, oh, hey, if you can get by, you know, as an additional challenge, if you can do this with fewer units, you get, like, a time advantage. Like, that's kind of a cool concept. Like, it definitely feels like something isn't what they intended. AV says it's 5 units from the list of the ones in the box that gives you time saved. I see. So if you pick at least 5 of these specific units, then you get the time bonus. Or 3 of them, or 1 of them, etc. Okay, that makes more sense. Hey, Dr. Eels just found a new code. Gift 321. Let's do that right now. Gift 321. Nice. Thanks for letting us all know, Dr. Eagles. Just finished Trial by Fire, Floor 5 for the first time. Hey, congrats. Okay, so let me just verify that. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, I am using 5 of them. I guess the only unit I'm using that isn't on the list is Siegfried. Well, I gotta say, what we were originally thinking, or what I was thinking, I won't rope all of chat into it, but what I was originally thinking is a cooler idea than what it is. Because, like, if you could get a time bonus for using fewer units, I feel like that's a cool concept. But just getting a time bonus for using 5 of the prescribed units just makes you less creative, right? It just means that, like, everyone just, like, they're just, like, assigning, like, all right, well, you must use the units on this list, otherwise your time is totally cooked, because, like, 9 seconds is a lot, right? So then everybody just uses, like, almost the exact same team, and then it's just about, like, did you have more investment in that unit, you know? Like, did you get yours up to, like, diamond? Cool. Like, so it makes the Colosseum, I think, worse. But that's my take anyway. Because, like, I think, like, anything that takes away from options, you know, player choice, things where you have, like, agency to affect the outcome, you know, it just makes the game less interesting, you know what I mean? Versus, like, all right, plug in these specific puzzle pieces and then you do the thing, you know? All right, we got. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. So they don't unlock yet. They don't get them until tomorrow or something. Okay, so we only have 4 more stages to do then. Let's get through these. This one might be tough. So we have 2 healers and the rock golem. Plus the white dragon. Okay, okay, not bad actually, not bad. Oh, I see. So I'm gonna unlock them as I go. I see what you're saying, Dr. Eagles. So we are still gonna try and get to 20. Okay. I wonder if this Anubis is going to be a problem. Thing is, you have to play in full auto on this game mode. So like if Anubis, well, Anubis just died. I was gonna like, cause like if Anubis is a problem, like I don't even know like how do I play around him, like since I can't manual it. But we kind of just like ran over everybody anyway. All right, stage 14. It's kind of funny how the dragon just like shoves them out of the way with his nose. Okay, for 15. Just glad there's no Beowulf guy that always revives. Yeah. Dude, Beowulf and Anubis can both be like an issue. I guess we leave it in this formation. Ooh, this one is looking slow. Ooh, I think we barely cleared that one. Oh, no, we didn't. 41 seconds. Okay. Okay, so we gotta do better on this stage. How can I rearrange things to be better? You can try it like this. Beowulf is always hard to fight, but he's useless on my team. Dude, I know what you're saying. It's that classic dynamic of like, you fight some like crazy enemy, and then you unlock them for yourself, and then they're just like some depowered version. Okay, okay. Good, good. We unlocked them. Can I go back to the beginning? I want to like, dude, these first two were super slow. Let me see if we can redo these first two stages. Let's do this. Nikke players call it Nihilister syndrome. Oh no, poor Nihilister, catching strays. We're not even playing Nikke and people are still crapping on her. Wow, huge improvement. I don't know why it was so slow the first time I did this. Another massive improvement. Okay. Cool. Okay. So let's grab our rewards and then do the last 5 stages. Oh, do they have Venus back there? Dude, does that mean we're going to get her soon? She's on my wish list of units that I want. I think we'll go like this. Oh, they have an evolved green dragon. Yeah, so Venus is an unreleased character so far, but I wonder if because she's here, if that means we're going to get her on like the next banner. You can hold the mouse down and look at her. Oh, I should have like long clicked on her. That's pretty cool. That's exciting. That's hype for me. I didn't even notice, so I can like long click. Wait, it's not working. How do I do this? It's not doing anything. Can I not do it on this screen? Oh, you can see it on this screen though. Okay. And yeah, there she is. Dude. Yeah, so my current wish list of units that I want for normal units, it's Rin, um, Asmodeus, and Talos. And then for EX units, I'm pretty sure Venus is an EX unit. It's Venus, Artemis, and Loki. Dude, I don't think there's been no other team so far where we just like, oh wait, here's another new unit. Who is this? Pompeii. I don't really know anything about this girl. But yeah, this is another unit that's not in the game yet. So blue-black for Pompeii. I am building the blue team. Vic, you should keep an eye out for Pompeii. She's a black unit. Hmm. Applies her own shield. Another like durable unit. Yeah, Venus. Hopefully she'll help the green team. And the red team is my main one, so we'll see. We'll see. I think she's going to be like probably one of the best supports, like healers in the game. Like if you were using Titania, Venus is probably better. But an EX unit, so, you know, not really a fair comparison. All right, we got 3 more stages, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream. Okay, so... Dude, having Athena on here is going to be rough. All right. All right, well, they look pretty squishy. Like, we took out Athena without too much of a problem, so I guess we'll be okay. Yeah, Venus is red-green. This is the best Paw Patrol stream you've ever seen. Yeah. Dude, how does this turn into, like, first it was an Uma Musume stream, then it was a Paw Patrol stream? What is happening? Oh, this is another new unit we have. Oh, this I'm pretty sure I played with this girl on the test server. This purple-haired girl? Hold up, we're gonna look at her on the other screen. Oh yeah, Dr. Rose is talking about her right now. Let's see. Yeah, Medusa. Wait, but don't we... Wait, is she really called Medusa? So I did play with this girl, but like, hold up. Like, is it just like a different Medusa? Yeah, it's a Medusa. Like, it's just the same, they have the same name? Interesting. I didn't even notice that previously. Because it was Medusa Gorgon. Now this is Medusa Mother of Serpents. So I guess just an alternate version of her. So she's black and Otherworld. Or Illusory and Otherworld, whatever it is. Okay, yeah, this Venom Mark thing is pretty good. Attack speed down, very good. Yeah. Increases her own attack speed. I don't really remember her kit at all, but I liked her character design. Cool. Anybody new here? Pompeii again. All right, this is our last one. Gonna head up tonight. All right, have a good night, Lone. Thanks for coming through. All right, so Pompeii is a frontline warrior. And again, has like kind of self-sustain and shields. Interesting. Kind of ripped through her, but all the enemies in this mode seem kind of squishy. Azure Dragon is like essential though. I think this would be on like very hard difficulty if you weren't using Azure Dragon. Because being able to trigger the like, what was it, 20% more damage or whatever because you have a shield is just ridiculous. Okay, that was our last one. Do you think Pompeii is a guardian? Maybe. Or a guard or whatever. Alright, that was officially everything. We don't have anything more to like power up here, right? Yeah. We're good. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. Happy Lunar New Year. Hope you guys had a great time hanging out, playing some games. Got a couple of you to even download Dragon Traveler, so have fun with that. Let me know if you like it. Appreciate all the follows, the subs, the memberships. It's always cool to see. You guys really do keep the channel going, so I appreciate all of you guys, even just like hanging out and chatting too. So yeah, hope you guys have a great night, morning, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you're at in the world. And I will catch you guys in the next video or stream.